What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So, we've got some big Saiyan Day news. We've got the characters here. So it's finally going to be the return of Goku Youth. And this finally, spells some explanation for why there was, Dragon Ball was very underrepresented in the anniversary. And why they gave us the Demon King Piccolo without the Goku, right? It's, I guess, because they had the plan for the Kid Goku coming up very next. So yeah, we've got a Kid Goku kit here, and then the banner unit, Youth Chi-Chi, that we're going to be able to take a look at as well. So let's go ahead and dive in and see how good these character kits are going to be. Okay, so starting out with Goku here, so his leader skill is going to be DB Saga Earthbred Fighters are going to have the same, Oh, okay, yeah. So we've moved up. It's the same type of leader skill that we have for the anniversary characters, right? So they're going to be at 220% stats, but then for HP would be 250. Then for characters on Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers, which I guess is not insane. That's going to be good for him, and that's going to be good for, like, Daima Goku, I guess. Any Daima Gokus are on Dragon Ball Seekers, and they would be on Earthbred Fighters as well. But yeah, there's not these two categories, Dragon Ball Seekers and Youth, are really not that powerful right now. So that's probably going to hurt him a little bit, as well as Dragon Ball Saga. Obviously not super amazing, right? Earthbred Fighters is quite good, though. So yeah, this could be an interesting leader skill for sure. Okay, and then moving into his passive skill, we'll take a look here. So he's got an entrance animation. When there is a DB Saga Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers category ally attacking in the same turn. Okay, so that's not good for two reasons. One, we just went over all three of these categories kind of suck right now, right? So it's not likely that you're going to have teams stacked with these kind of, these category of units anyway. And then the other thing is, even if you only have one or two on the team, you could get cucked because you need to have them on the same turn in order for this to proc, right? So it might not proc turn one if you don't get lucky with your rotations. But then I suppose if you're using him as a leader, him and the friend lead will proc this for each other. But again, that means you would have to have them on the same rotation together, which wouldn't be ideal anyway. Okay, so launching an additional super attack, 40% damage reduction. That is a very, very good ability. So you are likely going to want to prioritize having this ability active. Okay, and then his basic effects, 200% stats, 20% damage reduction, and launches an additional with a great chance to super. Okay, I'm seeing lots of additionals here. Seeing a theme. Okay, and then when attacking with 12 ki or more, we've got the attack 100%, 55% chance to perform a crit within the turn, and 22% chance to evade. Okay. There's no other evasion in his kit at all, so 22% seems a little bit low. That's definitely not something you're going to be able to depend on. But I guess the rest of this is just offensive abilities for this part of the kit anyway. Okay, so another unit with this ability here where he gets the 200% defense when receiving an attack. So that's good. Because it's when receiving an attack, I think it's actually multiplicative because it applies later than, like, at the start of turn. It applies, like, after the key sphere selection. So that is actually going to be quite massive for him. And then for every attack performed, he gets some build-up up to 200%. Okay, and then after performing 7 or more super attacks in battle, he gains guard and he gains an additional super. Okay, wow. So yeah, he's looking like he's very set up for the Festival of Battles, obviously, right? There's so many additionals in here, and then he gains the free additional super attack a little bit later in the fight, so I can see that that's kind of what they're going for there. Obviously, this portion of his kit does fall off, but eventually you won't need the damage reduction as much once his defense numbers are, like, through the roof, right? So yeah, I guess I would assume that for his super attack effect, he's going to be stacking. So we'll see here. He does also have an active skill. Okay, so it can be activated from the third turn, just gets 30% HP recovery, and then, oh, just more stats in battle. Wow, okay. So it's just like an updated version of the Broly active skill, or the Kid Buu active skill, right? Because he also gets the HP recovery, which I guess is better than nothing. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so the fact that this, again, feels like he's set for the Festival Battle because this is just more stats to add on to his ever-stacking stats, right? So that's probably going to be huge for him. Okay, and then let's see. Yeah, that's what I would have expected to see. So when he is supering, he is going to be infinitely raising his attack and defense and then sealing super attack. Okay, neat. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so yeah, decent stuff from him. Oh, I guess he did also have this unit super attack. It doesn't even show, like, what the... Oh, it's because it stuns. Okay. So... And stun... Oh, it's a guaranteed stun. I see. So, if there's a Bulma on rotation... Oh, it actually doesn't say... Oh, it says attack... Yeah. Oh, obviously, that's how unit supers work. They have to be on the same rotation, right? So yeah, with a Bulma, which obviously there is a very good Bulma that we're going to be able to use alongside him. So maybe for like the battle-hardened formidable foes, things like that, those two on rotation could look pretty good together because there's actually a place to like stun enemies in there. Okay, interesting stuff. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at the Chi-Chi here. Okay, so she's got the Uther DB Saga 130 lead. Could be an interesting Youth DB Saga. There's quite a bit of crossover between those two, and there's a few units that do have leader skills among both of those. I wonder if that could end up being like a good team for Ultimate Clash at this point. Maybe I'll end up building one of those at some point. We'll see. Okay, so basic effect, she's got Key 2, 200% stats. Launches an additional, has a high chance to super. Super class allies get 30% stats, plus an additional 30% for characters that are on DB Saga. Okay. So obviously this is a support built for Goku. But yeah, I guess this would be providing support to like Bulma as well. Could be really nice. Master Roshi potentially. Okay, and then attacking with 12 key or more. She's got 100% attack and medium chance of 150 more attack. Wow. Okay, interesting. And then for every super performed, she gets attack, defense, and crit chance, 25%, up to 4 stacks there. Okay, not bad. And then if the enemy it has attack, defense lower, or is stunned or sealed, then you're going to launch a guaranteed additional. She's got a lot of attacks in here, potentially. Obviously, some of it is conditional, but she could be pretty impressive. Wow. And then when there's a youth ally on the team, you get 200% stats, a defense, and a high chance to evade. That seems pretty necessary. This is a portion of the kit that's probably going to be very, very, like that you want to have active. So I guess I would say at this point she's probably limited to being used with a youth character, for sure, right? And then when there's an ally whose name includes Goku, she gets guard and then... Wow, multiplicative defense, 159%. Yeah, so if you have a youth Goku with her, that's going to be like the best way to use this character, right? Is with a youth Goku. Wow, very interesting though. She is looking pretty fire, honestly. This is the kind of thing you like to see, right? She's got lots of different defensive capabilities in her kit. Some funky ways to potentially get some additional attack power as well, but that's not super important. And then she is also very good defensive support, or offensive and defensive support, I suppose. Okay, and then her super attack is just going to raise attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage. So nothing too insane there. And then also lowers attack and defense. Okay. Yeah, so she's even debuffing. That's definitely not bad. I am pretty impressed with these kits, to be honest. I'm definitely not super surprised to see that they added another really, really good unit for the, Battle of Festival of Battles. I'm considering going in for this unit specifically so that I can use him in the Festival of Battles. But I don't know, even with his leader skill, we might just be able to use him as a friend lead because Earthbred Fighters, we could definitely... both of the 10th anniversary LRs are going to be on that team. The transforming Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be on that team. I guess the only downside with that is that the 7th anniversary LRs are not on that team because they're Goku and Vegeta combo cards, right? But yeah, I'm sure we could make a really, really solid team build with Earthbred Fighters DB Saga. So yeah, that could be a very interesting thing to try to put together. Because obviously I could just use one of the 10th anniversary LRs as my lead, and then use this guy as a friend lead, and kind of make that the basis for the team. So, we'll see. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty excited about these kits. I think they did a very good job with these units. There are also... There's also animations. Oh, this shows the unit super for... Yeah. Okay, we had all the information there. We just didn't see the full text, but we were able to assume what it said. That was the unit super attack for the Goku. Okay, so here's the animations. Let's go ahead and take a look at these really quick. I have heard very good things about them. Let me pause my background music. Make sure this is not at an insanely high level. Okay, so that was the super attack for the Chi-Chi. This is going to be the intro for the Goku. Wow, I love this so much. It looks so accurate to the anime. Like, I love that they alter the animation styles based on the way that the animation style of whatever specific anime. Because this looks so much like actual Dragon Ball. Wow. Okay, sick. Oh, yes, we're gonna do the scissors, paper, rock. Okay, I love that. The first person there, where he's like hitting you at the screen. Yeah, that's like exactly how it looks in the anime too. Wow, that's really, really cool. Okay, and then here's the unit super attack. Oh, wow. Those are some intense gunshots from Bulma. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna get me demonetized for like gun violence. That is one of the categories of when you're putting ads on your videos. That is one of the categories you have to determine is whether there's like gun violence in your videos or not. So that's kind of a neat and scary one. Okay. Oh, I guess I sneak peeked that there's this Easy A kit to go over as well. I'm gonna do that one in a separate video though. So there we go. I guess one thing I'm assuming. Oh yeah. So when they originally showed off the battle motions, the new battle motions, we had Kid Goku was one of those battle motions that they showed off in like the little example things, and then it didn't actually release into the game because none of the Kid Gokus have battle motions. So I imagine that they're just going to add that battle motion where we see him like twirling the power pole and then, you know, stancing up with it. We're probably just going to be able to see that here now. And in fact, let me make a quick cut. I'll find that animation for you and then show it to you. Okay, that took a lot longer for me to hunt down than expected, but I'm just relying on the truth because he documents absolutely everything. If there's something you're unable to find, it's definitely on his channel, right? So yeah, this is the little battle motion that I am referring to. Kid Goku pops out, he twirls the power pole, and then he stances up right there. So I would assume that the new Kid Goku is actually going to have that. And then actually, in fact, I did see on Truth's channel here, when I was looking for this video, that he did post the new battle motions for the Kid Goku. So I guess we could just look and see, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be that exact animation right there, right? Yeah, there we go. So it is basically the exact same thing. In fact, oh, wait, so there's two different ones? That's actually interesting because it's showing the other Kid Goku with just a stance. Because this is like mirrored from what we saw in the little example thing, right? He was holding the power pole on the other side. So yeah, I wonder. But yeah, there we go. That is the little battle motion moment that I wanted to highlight for you guys really quick. But yeah, so other than that, we are now just going to be heavily anticipating the new Goku coming into the game. Should just be another like 2 days or so before he drops. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.